Yeah, and what would your advice be for me this morning?
I would say don't look at your watch, don't concentrate. The only thing I want you to concentrate on is keeping up with me, staying with me, because I am your watch, I am your guide, so you don't have to worry about anything else apart from me today.
Well, it's week 4, day 6, and today is the day to try and do the sub 22 5k attempt. And this is based on 4 weeks worth of running rehab and also the training schedule, just to see can I get back to a decent level of fitness in spite of what we're going through recovery from patellofemoral pain syndrome. It's early in the morning, just woken up. The system feels utterly drained, which is just about right actually every time I wake up in these advanced years of my life. It's not that old, it's just dealing with the inevitable. So yeah, let's go through the morning routine, get some food on board, and then begin the slow progress towards the start line. I've got a meeting at 9 o'clock with the core team for Eastbourne parkrun. Probably just a very straightforward discussion about what's happening tomorrow in the live stream event, which will be on YouTube and Facebook, and then also try and discuss future ideas. It's really just about bringing the family together of runners, not just in the local area for Eastbourne parkrun, but actually across the world. This is a difficult time for many people, so we do recognise the importance of making some efforts and lots of different activities to try and draw people together at this time. No sooner as I've said one thing about the weather, suddenly it changes. It's now tipping it down. It's getting heavier, the wind is picking up, but hopefully it's not too gusting. So it should be nice, cool, or at least cooling weather. The seagulls are out in force as well this morning. Shut up. But yeah, it should be some really interesting conditions, just terrible for filming in, but we'll do our best. Yeah, getting a little bit more excited now. The system's slowly waking up, as are the seagulls. I still haven't understood the fascination of putting peanut butter with jelly, but it's a big thing. It's just not for me, I think. Let alone getting into a huge discussion about what type of peanut butter and jelly sandwiches you have and in which order do you put it in. Anyway, this is my breakfast. So whilst I'm just getting ready, I've been watching Alex Honnold's climb of El Capitan, the free solo film, and it really puts life into perspective at times. That I'm maybe getting a little bit nervous, a little bit apprehensive about the run this morning, whether I can hit the targets. But if I don't hit it, if I just miss a little thing, or even if I miss it by a long way, it's not the end of the world for me. Compared to Alex Honnold's attempt, if he misplaced one finger hold or got a little distracted, that's it, it's game over. It's a huge plummet to his death. So with all the preparation in the world and positive thinking, it actually doesn't matter if you miss your targets on these. So yeah, getting a bit of life perspective is a very, very useful thing, especially going into this morning. I think we can get trapped a little bit in our own bubble, thinking that everything is just about us at times, and we know it's not, but it just can be a little bit daunting. The mindset can just be very constricted into a very singular pathway, and it does help to have others around to help break that tunnel vision somewhat and just get a greater appreciation of what we're doing and why we're doing it, and if we don't achieve it, that it isn't the end of the world. So hopefully, thanks Alex Honnold, in a roundabout way. I can't stand climbing, I'm afraid of heights, but incredible feat. I mean, anybody who's climbing free solo, I mean, okay, one could say why, but yeah, I think I get it. It's just not for me, but I love to watch it, as long as I'm not there on the side of the mountain looking down. Yeah, even watching it just brings my palms up in a great sweat, so I would be useless up there. So kids, do you think Dad's going to be able to do it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, that was the question.
Great question. Yeah, so sub 22 5k, I did it once before, that was last year, but do you think I can do it today?
Yeah.
Heading down to the start line, and the rain at least has stopped, although the wind is still about, but it's just been a nice fresh breeze for this attempt, so all should be going well. We shall see. I've got somebody that's going to run it with me,
He is the Eastbourne parkrun sub-22 pacer more often than not. So yeah, it'd be good to have somebody who knows what they're doing. Oh, just doing some warm-ups, trying the strides, and the system just feels so empty. Really hard work, so doing some strides within a gentle run hopefully will help wake the body up, but it doesn't feel like there's anything in there. Mouth is just parched, totally dry. I think this is going to be tough, much tougher than expected. At least these are the mind games. Hopefully I can win the mental battle for a start. Yeah, so let's see what happens. A lot of people out here today, so it's going to be avoiding a lot of traffic. I think when parkrun was in full swing, at least you're going with emotion and everybody was behaving, or the non-park runners would just avoid the area for an hour. So yeah, this could be quite a challenge on multiple fronts. Right, just got to finish off and let's go for it.
Right, you ready, Ray?
Yep.
Let's do this. 3, 2, 1, go. Getting to that pace, and then once we've got to it, it's just trying to maintain that the whole way round. How you doing, Ray?
Feel the last few gentle legs, but
Yep.
pushing on through.
Well done. Right, we're under pace, which is good. A third done, Ray. How do you feel?
Knackered.
So just under 2k. And Ray is doing absolutely amazing. Bang on pace. One K to go. $250 metres. Well done, mate. There's Ray Whitby, smashing a sub 22. Last bit. Meters. Mr. Whitby, smashed it.
That was hard.
Keep walking. Keep walking.
I left it out there.
Well, I did a 21:39.
That was seriously hard work.
You did really well, mate. Just shows though, mind over matter half the time.
Yeah, and encouragement. That is the value of having a pacer that knows what they're doing.
Yeah.
God, yeah. Just completed it, got my breath back, had a bit of debrief with my pacer, and we've certainly cracked the sub 22, which is wonderful. I need to confirm exactly what the time is. It's nearer 21:30. He said we were under pace for pretty much the majority. He did read out the times. He just said, I will keep to pace, just stick with me. I felt comfortable doing that. And in the last couple hundred meters, I just had to open up with what energy I had left just to see if I could sprint. and that's why I've come in, I think about 21:31, I believe, which is great time. It's actually a personal record, a personal best for me on the 5k. So I'm super stoked about that. I wasn't expecting it. And now I'm just going through the debrief with my body. Now the knee itself isn't painful in the areas that I usually associate with the patellofemoral pain. I've just got a slight ache on the right side of the quad. But again, that may just be a niggle or a tiredness. It's not super painful, just an ache. I'm aware of it, and hey, that's fine. As long as I take it easy now, I'll do a very short run tomorrow as part of the taper week, and then got to think about the next steps. What are the next challenges? Being able to crush the sub 22, actually getting a PR was just an amazing thing to achieve without realizing it. I was not planning for it, and didn't realize until I crossed the line. But now I really want to see, can I somehow put it all together over the next 8 weeks, maybe longer, in trying to get to a sub 21, and maybe this year is just out of the question. But got to have the bold goals in mind in order to try and strive for them. And even if we don't make it, doesn't matter. Just a case of picking yourself up and going on to the next goal. So anyway, thank you for joining me for these past 4 weeks. Been great to interact with you along the way, and hopefully it's given you some insight to what it's like to go through a training program whilst still recovering from injury. Obviously, depending on the severity and the location, it does affect people in different ways, as well as the mindset of the individual that has them. It has been tough, it has been rough, but overall it has been so worthwhile. Of course, I'll be saying this because I've just got the PB and completed it successfully, the challenge, but also the fact that I managed to survive it, and that is just a wonderful feeling. So yeah, super stoked. Big thank you to Simon Jones, who paced me today and did some filming, so we'll review their footage. Well, you'll be seeing it now, in fact. But thank you so much. It'd be great to touch bases with you if you've also just crushed your PB, or you've managed to complete your training program successfully with an injury. Please comment down below. Please hit the bell notification. If you smash the subscribe button, hit the bell notification, and please click on the thumbs up. And thanks once again, and hopefully catch you next time on Aspiring Runners. Take care.
Is it me, or have the size of bananas just got smaller these days? Real diddy ones.